Parents, did you know that your kids are eating genetically engineered food and you may not even realize it? Genetically modified is defined by containing genetic material that has been artificially flavored so as to produce a desired characteristic. That translates to added hormones. Parents, do you want your children losing some of their childhood by growing up faster than nature originally intended?
Basically are ahead of Americans in the sense that they decided several years ago that they didn't want anything genetically altered in their food supply. And we've seen very significant protests in the United Kingdom, in France, increasingly in Germany and other parts of Europe.
So we need to look at the history of Monsanto and see what they have to contribute. They were the big producers of DDT in the United States, which turned out to be a mistake. Producers of Agent Orange, which further used in Vietnam, which Vietnamese people are still paying a price for in births of newborn babies and so on. Producers of BST additive in milk in America, which has caused so much controversy. And now they're producing a soybean, which they tell us is safe. But looking at their record, I'm not convinced.
So, essentially, if Europe isn't allowing genetically modified foods, why is it good enough for us? Why is it still around? Why do we still consume it?
And the person in charge of policy was a former attorney for the large biotech company Monsanto.
What did the FDA administrators do? They had ignored, overridden their own scientist statements and presumed that all of these foods are safe.
No long-term safety studies, no safety studies whatsoever are required before foods are put on the market.
And that's like saying you make a car and the producer of the car doesn't test it. Well, let some people, get killed driving the car to see if it is safe or not.
Children are most at risk from the potential dangers of genetically engineered foods.
The biotech industry claims that genetically engineered foods are safe, but scientists and investigators around the world disagree.
So, essentially, why do we still allow it? Because it makes money, and people who have their hands in those pockets also make policies. It's kind of a conflict of interest. Why is nothing being done about it? Because the policymakers are the very people that would lose profit from government stepping in and saying outright that these are bad and they cause cancers. So think about what your kids are eating. Go organic.